My name is Jen Blum. I am an attorney. I've been an attorney for 5 years now. I just joined my dad's law firm. It's just him and I. So that's actually going to take up a lot of my time right now. But for the past 9 years, what's been taking up my time has been football. I've been an athlete my whole life, and football's always been my favorite sport. And I actually used to sleep with my football when I was a little girl. That's my dream was always to be a football player. If I could have been a football player rather than a lawyer, I would have done that. I've been playing, like I said, for the last 9 years. I started in the exhibition game with the Sharks, and I play receiver. I used to do punt and kick returns, maybe when I was a little younger. Yeah, after a while, the speed kind of, you slow down a little bit. But I started with the Sharks, and then I played with the Storm, the Crush, the Mass Mutiny, and then I came back to my team that was always in my heart, which was the Sharks. And I'm definitely going to finish out my career here. I keep saying last couple of years it's been, okay, this is my last year, this is my last year. But the Sharks, they get in your blood, and you just can't walk away. And I love these guys, but even more so than that, football has always been in my blood, and I just, it's hard to walk away. And I don't know, I love the game. I've always had a good response with people that I tell that I play the game. I know some people have had some bad responses, but I think for the most part we've all done pretty well. I don't know, I played softball in college. I played at Ithaca College. I was a third basewoman. And
what's your family think about you playing sports?
Oh God, my family has been so supportive. My dad follows me to the end of the earth to watch me play. To watch me play every sport, but he's been at every football game that he could make. My mom generally makes it, but my dad has been there since day one, and he actually didn't make it down to Atlanta only because they had been traveling all over the place. And I know that for him, you know, when we lost, it really hit me hard because one, I wasn't sure, you know, if it was going to be my last game or not. And you know, anyone who knows me says, "Shut up, Jen, you're going to play next year." So I tend to believe that I probably will too. Even though I say I gotta retire, I just keep coming back. And you know, my dad, I know that he was really upset because he was afraid it was going to be my last game. So, but he's been there. He's flown all over the country to watch me play. And two of my really good friends, Joanne and Lorraine, they've flown everywhere. They went out to Sacramento to watch us play, and they just recently adopted a baby girl. So they already got her with the Sharks hats and everything. they're you know, breeding her to be a little Sharks fan, maybe someday a Shark. So my family and my friends are very, very supportive, and that also helps me come back because, you know, I know some of the girls, their families are like, when are you going to give it up? You know, come, you missed this, you missed that. And instead of my friends and family being upset because I'm never around, they just follow me all over the place, so it makes it a lot easier. As far as football goes, I'd have to say that one of the greatest experiences of my whole life was when we got to play at halftime at the Giants-Cowboys game. I can't explain what that felt like, playing in front of that many people, when, you know, as a woman, you never ever think that you'll have an experience like that. And there you are in Giant Stadium in front of tens of thousands of people, getting to live out a dream. And you know, I caught a ball from I think it was Val at that time was still the quarterback. But I mean, that was one of the sole greatest experiences of my whole life, and I'm very grateful to have that, and I'm grateful that Andrew and everybody was able to get that together for us. When I was on the Storm my first year, and we went down to playoffs in Tampa, And we were down in the fourth, there's a second round of playoffs, and we were down in the fourth quarter to Tampa. And we were down by 2 touchdowns. And we had to win in order to go to the Super Bowl. And one of the girls on the team, Audrey Everson, she had, her cousin came, and he had been a football player, and he was kicking and screaming the whole way. So, I'm not going to go watch girls play football, that's ridiculous, you know. So they made him go, you know, because it was his cousin playing, and he went. And I can tell you, having played all these years, that was one of the most exciting games that I was ever in. Because as I say, we were down by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Well, we came back to win in like the last minute of the game. And when the game was all over, he says, he told Audrey, he said, you know, I've played football, and I didn't want to come here and watch girls play, but he said, that was the most exciting football game I have ever seen. And when you hear stuff like that, and when the guys are just willing to give it a chance, you know, and you get 2 of the great women's teams together, and you see them play, and like our coach said, you know, to be humbled by the fact that lots of guys have no idea how much this means to us, you know, even more than them, because it's handed to them, and we have to kick and fight every step of the way just to be able to play. And so sometimes it feels like it means more to us than it does to them.